you for coming out tonight to the Comedy Plex. And we got to work on the timing a little bit, guys. But no, thank you also for coming to our special show, Humor for Hunger. You guys are aware, Beyond Hunger. Can we put the QR code up there? There we go. Available for any donations. It was formerly the Oak Park River Forest Food Pantry. There is a donation box out there as well, which I'm sure you've all given to, or, you know, given to in any way. And you like staring at me, I don't know. Thank you, I appreciate you. But no, thank you guys so much for coming out here tonight. We got a lineup of great comics for you. But I actually have a little bit of material here myself I want to ask you. It's Halloween tomorrow. Do we have any horror movie fans here? Hey. All right. I actually just saw a pretty good one a few weeks ago. It was called Good Boy. Now, for those of you that are not familiar, Good Boy is a horror movie told from the perspective of a dog. Now, I think the filmmakers kind of leaned a little too heavy into it because the last 30 minutes are just fireworks, a thunderstorm, and a human trying to leave the house. So, leaned a little too hard into the gimmick there. But I appreciate you guys, you know, making your way here. I was recently yesterday in the war-torn nation of Chicago, and yeah, it was difficult to make it here. But okay, so. Did you guys see the DoorDasher that like said something to the ICE agents, and then he sped his way down Dearborn like like Lance Armstrong on juice? You know the problem. That guy ruined it for all DoorDashers because now that I've seen how fast you can move. The next time I order Uber Eats, if it takes longer than 30 minutes, I am burning this city to the ground. But you guys saw the Texas National Guard was sent here? I have a question. Okay, I don't like to shame, but why did they send us the fat ones? I mean, they are Texas, so they might be the skinny ones, but well, look, okay, I shouldn't say that. It's good to know Giordano's will be well guarded. That's all I'm saying. They are in very good shape, the shape of a circle. And as the son of a Mexican immigrant, it's confident for me to know that immigrants don't have to run; they can simply walk and take long strides. But actually, so I am actually injured myself recently. I had an undiagnosed torn calf muscle for about 4 months. Yeah, I know it's my fault. I went to the Minnesota Vikings team doctor, and to the two people who get that joke, I love you. I'm doing the hot chocolate run on Sunday. Is anybody doing that? Nope. Okay. I had like a 1 in 7 shot there. But no, here's the thing about the hot chocolate run. You have 3 choices. You can do a 5K, which is 3.1 miles, a 10K, which is 6.2, 15K, which is 9.3. I am choosing to do the 15K because I am dumb. That's right. But no, here's the thing, I'm getting older, 39 trips around the sun for yours truly, so I have to make sure, following diet and exercise and what have you. But we all have our sugary weaknesses, right? Like, what are some of yours? Why? No, okay, that's a different problem, lady. I'm teasing. Mine's sugary cereal. Okay, mine's sugary cereal. If it has a cartoon on the box, down the hatch it goes. All right? But like, remember when we were kids and all the commercials said they were part of a healthy, balanced breakfast, which was a total lie? Because everything was just the cereal but frosting. Cheerios but frosting. Shredded wheat but frosting. Cornflakes but frosting. Don't worry, we'll put a cartoon tiger on the box. He'll say, they're great. But if he actually ate that much Frosted Flakes, it'd be, where's my foot? But I think the greatest offender was Cookie Crisp. Do you remember Cookie Crisp? It's literally a box of miniature chocolate chip cookies. Like, I'm not a doctor, I would dress better, but I will say this, unless you're a diabetic or a blue muppet with an eating disorder, Cookie Crisp is not part of a healthy, balanced breakfast. And for those of you who don't think Cookie Monster has an eating disorder, there is a movie where he ate a car. It's true. Cookie eat because Cookie lonely. But that ruined some childhoods here. As you can figure out, I like to do a lot of voices in my act, so you guys want to get a little weird with me?
Yeah.
All right, so there. So there's a Bears-Bengals game this weekend, and who better to tell you who's going to win than Secretary of Health and Human Services Robert F. Kennedy Jr. So in the game between the Bengals and the Bears, I'm going to go with the Bears because as somebody who's eaten both a Bengal and a bear, I will tell you that a bear pairs best with garlic potatoes and a strong red wine. Thank you. See, it's funny because he's in charge of the medicine. Does anybody here ride the CTA? No? God bless you. But if you do, you wrote it today. Do you ever think to yourself, man, instead of that automated voice, I wish it was the Macho Man Randy Savage? Well, worry no more.
Yeah, this is Pulaski. Doors open on the right at Pulaski. Yeah. Your attention, please. We are currently stopped for a signal clearance, but don't worry. We'll be moving as fast as it takes to snap into a Slim Jim. Yeah. Your attention, please. Smoking, drinking, gambling, only allowed on the green line. Blue line, red line, don't even think about it. But the green line, anything goes here. We call it the macho train. Ooh, yeah. Thank you for riding the CTA.
Right, cool. RFK and Macho Man back-to-back is not a good idea. But I'll do one more voice before I get out of here. Is actually one of my favorites. It's Matthew McConaughey. Something I like to call Matthew McConaughey's Black Friday. All right. So before I get started, I gotta point one thing out. Right now in Oak Park, Illinois, there's a man currently doing a very mean but devastatingly accurate impression of me. Whatever do to that guy? Maybe he saw how this guy 10 days, didn't care for it. Who is to say? But I digress. So it was Black Friday, or as they say in Espanol, Viernes del Negro. I made my way to my local Best Buy to purchase a Theragun for reasons that are not your business. What did I see corner of my eye? Large screen television set. I decided it must be mine. Made my way over. What do I see? Little old lady not a day younger than 80 years old eyeballing my television. Well, in Texas we say, we got business. Square up to this old lady. I hit her in the jaw. I shattered my hand. This seemed a little irregular, but then it hits me. Hey, Maddie, you must turn off your cell phone, please. Maddie, did you or did you not consume a small bag of mushrooms this morning? Perhaps some of this is in your head. And guess what? It was. Next thing you know, I'm ass naked in my basement, fist fight with my water heater. A fight I did not win. Moral of the story is, sometimes it's just safer to shop online. This is Matthew McConaughey for Amazon. When your holiday shopping needs to be, all right, all right, all right. That one's a lot easier on the pipes. Before I get out of here, there's actually one more thought I want to leave you guys with, and that is, I think a lot about legacy. You know, how will you be remembered? How will the world talk about you? And there's one person's legacy I admire the most, and that's Price is Right host Bob Barker. Now, let me explain. When Bob Barker passed away, he was 99 years and 9 months old. That means that even in life, he got as close as he could to 100 without going over. And damn it, that is a commitment to the craft we should all admire. Now, we've got, let me do a quick count here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 más, 5 more comics here for you. They're all great, they're all fantastic. So you all ready to get this show on the road? Please welcome to the stage, very, very funny comedian. She was just at the Funniest Female Festival last week on this very stage. Please welcome Marta Siegel-Luck.